Hi there, Rose Coleman from stampingwithrose.com, popping in with a video today. Today I wanted to play along with the Global Design Challenge, and I wanted to use up some leftover pieces from my paper pumpkin, the July 2018 paper pumpkin. So this is the Picnic Paradise instructions here. So I put everything together, and I was left with some of the tissue paper that you see in these baskets, and I thought I would use the red as my favorite. So I have a piece right here, and I'm going to show you a fun, easy, quick and easy card that I made with this. So I'm starting off with a piece of crumb cake that measures 5.5 by 8.5, and I've scored it down the middle at 4 1/4. I've cut myself a mat, a layer that measures 4 inches by 5 1/4, and I ran it through the Subtles embossing folder. So I think you might be able to see that awesome subtle texture. Love that embossing folder. So that's one layer for my card. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down on my card base. Just right here on the front, like that. And the Global Design Challenge for this week, I believe it's GDP, hashtag GDP 150 is a sketch challenge. So I cut the strips of that beautiful tissue paper. I cut them 4 inches by 1 inch. So I have 3 of them. So I'm going to put those on my card right now. So I'm just going to line them up right here. So the first one, I'll put like that. Whenever I'm doing things in sets of 3, I like to do the sides and then line up the center one in the middle, if that makes any sense. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so I'm putting the end one, and then I'll put the middle one. There we go. Just like that. And this is part of the sketch. I don't have a copy of the sketch here, but I will post it on my blog post so you can see what the sketch looks like. But it has these 3 panels. And then I took a piece of real red that measures 3/4 of an inch by 4 inches. And that's gonna be a mat. And then I have another piece of Whisper White that measures 1/2 inch by 4 inches. And I'm gonna use from the Woodward's stamp set. I love this one. It looks very country, and this pattern, the plaid, is a very country look, I think. So I'm going to use the Hello Friend and the rooster. So I'm going to stamp my greeting first. Might as well just get that out of the way. I'm going to stamp with real red. So just bring in my stamp, and I'm just going to stamp about 3/4 of the way over. Like that. Oops. And it was a little tiny bit crooked, but that's okay. With a piece of cardstock, you get 2 chances, right? So I'm going to flip it over and try that again. Apologize if my head's in the camera. There we go. That's straighter. I like that. Okay, so there's my banner. I am going to bring in the banner punch, the triple banner punch. Now the triple banner punch it has 3 tracks, and it's supposed to be for 1 inch, 1.5, or 2 inch width strips. But you can actually use smaller strips if you turn your punch over and use it from behind, like this, and you feed your cardstock into the punch. You can line it up down here where you see the red peeking through. And I'm just lining it up so that my cardstock is in the center, and then I'm just going to pop that, and then I get the same shape, even though my cardstock is much shorter, much skinnier than 1 inch. I'm going to do the same with the white one, like that. So now I can layer these on top of one another using some snail. There we go. And I'm just going to layer them just like that. Now, if you do this and then you end up with a little bit of white at the end, you can just take your scissors and trim that off. And I'm going to just come in with my snail again, add some more adhesive, and I'm going to put this on my card right about there. Now I just need to bring in the rooster. So I've got the rooster, and I've got Whisper White cardstock, and I'm going to stamp the rooster in soft suede ink. Here we go. Just going to stamp him right on the Whisper White, just like that. And I'm going to punch him out with 1 1/4 inch circle punch. Love punches. They are so easy, so fast. This card comes together very quickly with punches. I'm layering it with the 1 3/8 inch scalloped circle. So here we go. Pop that out. And then I can flip over my little rooster and mount that onto my scallop circle. It's just a subtle scallop, just a little bit of edge. And then I'm going to bring in a dimensional and put on the back of there. I might as well close up my ink pads because I'm done with those now, so we don't have any accidents. Oops, there we go. Excuse me. Now, okay, I'm ready to put my rooster on. I'm just going to put my rooster right on the edge here, like that. Now, it's almost finished, but I should really add an embellishment. In the new holiday catalog, which starts on September 5th, they have come out with this braided linen trim, and it is awesome. I'm really, really loving it. It's, I don't know if you can tell from the camera, but it's braided. Can you see all the little braids in there? And it frays really nicely. So if you just take your fingernail and just fray the edge, you can get all these little fibers. See that? So what I'm going to do for my card here today is I'm going to tie a bow. So I'm just going to make a loop, come around, just like tying your shoes, and then tie it tight, okay? So tie it tight, and then we can pull it to make it as small as we want. And I want it to be pretty small. My little rooster's not that big. There we go. There, we're happy with that. And I'm just gonna bring in my glue dot and stick that. I like to anchor it down onto the glue dot, and then I can pull in my scissors, and now that I've got it anchored, I can cut it the length that I want. A little bit longer on that side. There. And I also really like the look of the frayed edge. I think it really adds to the country rustic theme of this card. So I'm just going to fray out those edges a little bit. And then I can pick up my bow. I'm going to put this onto my card right at the bottom of the rooster. Just like that. There we go. So, quick and easy card. Love this template. You could do this with any designer series paper. It doesn't have to be tissue, but I wanted to use up all the contents of my paper pumpkin for July. So I hope you like my video, and thanks for coming back to join me, and I hope you'll come and join me again. Bye!